Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. It's Enchanted here. So today we're going to be picking cards to see where this connection is headed. This could be for those of you that are no contact, little contact, or you could be like, kind of talking to this person. I've decided to make this video, inclusive of anyone who's just wondering. So yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be a no contact situation. This could be just someone that you're talking to, or even someone that you're with in whatever way, shape, or form. So yeah, we're going to be doing that as well as messages from them. So we'll be picking love oracle cards as well. So yeah, let's go over the three piles. We have pile 1 with the red quartz, also known as a root chakra stone. We have pile 2 with the rose quartz, and we have pile 3 with the clear crystal quartz. Yeah, so before getting started, I do want to let you know that this is just a general reading for the collective. If you do want an in-depth reading, be sure to check out the description box below where I offer video readings. I'm also doing a free reading giveaway where I announce monthly winners, so if you are interested in signing up for that, that is available as well. And yeah, with that out of the way, go ahead and pause this video and pick a pile that you are the most drawn to. You can pick based on the crystals, the angel numbers, just really anything. But yeah, go ahead and pick a card that you are the most energetically drawn to, and we will see you in your respective pile. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. So you all picked the red crystal quartz, also known as root chakra stone. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what this card says. Wow, okay, you got you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So the first message that I got is that it's safe to love, okay? It is safe to proceed with this relationship. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, if you are wondering whether this is, someone who you do have a chance of having something like, long-term with, this is your sign that it is, okay? And again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But for a lot of you watching this, I am definitely seeing that. Why I say that is because we got Cancer, okay? And Cancer is one of the signs in the zodiac that's really good at doing long-term relationships. So regardless of whether or not someone is a Cancer, but I am, that is the message that we have here. Cancer as well as the other water signs and even earth signs are really good at maintaining relationships, being in something long-term and stable. In fact, they even have like attachment issues or anxious attachment styles if they aren't with their person. Like, this is someone who really wants to spend time with you. I'm even seeing something about a home, like moving in together. For some of you guys, that could definitely be in the cards, maybe even during Cancer season from whenever you're watching this. Yeah, but I am seeing for some of you guys, you or your person could be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house, which is the house of love and relationships. But again, if that doesn't resonate, it is more about the message, okay? I'm definitely getting a lot of spiritual downloads about home, family, moving in. For some of you guys, you could be asking about like maybe someone that you're in separation with, that you could have kids together, you could have been married, or maybe you were living together and something broke off. I do see you coming back together. I do see you being a family again. For some of you guys, that are like single, maybe you could that are no contact, that aren't necessarily like seeing this person. I really do feel like this person wants to come back and have something long-term with you, and they really want to just be around you. They miss being around you. I am getting for a lot of you guys, you spent a good amount of time with this person. For some of you guys, could have even spent a lot of time at home. I'm getting you could be like homebodies. You could have like cuddled up on the couch and watch television. You guys just like loved being indoors and things like that. But I am also getting, beach vibes with the crab here. So, maybe some of you guys hung out by the beach. But it is safe to love. It is safe to proceed with this connection. That is like the main message that we're getting here. That is going to, ultimately be the essence of this reading. So, yeah, let's go ahead and pick some tarot cards to see what else is going on in this connection. Where is this connection headed? Go ahead and split the deck. Do that in front of you so it's more authentic and genuine. Okay, there we go. This one has a little bit too much. Okay, and now okay, I don't know if I did that right, but hey, whatever works. It's been working for me. Wow, oh my gosh. Okay, crazy. The Hierophant. I literally channeled that card when I said homebodies, because the Hierophant is associated with Taurus, and Taurians are also known to be homebodies. I'm getting maybe someone in this connection could be a Taurus or Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or you could just be, you know, really compatible with one another. Your signs could be, your sun signs could be compatible, like for example, like Scorpio or Virgo. Like I'm seeing like earth and water. Maybe someone could be an earth, someone could be a water, or maybe someone could be an air and fire. Like, you know, you could be compatible, like air signs, for example, are compatible with other air signs and fire signs. Earth signs are compatible with other earth signs and water signs. You know, you could have the same polarity. Yeah, that's the thing. Just a quick like astrology lesson. Earth signs and water signs tend to have negative polarity, while air signs and fire signs have like positive polarity. Like air signs and fire signs are known to be like, you know, masculine, and earth and air are known to be the feminine. But yeah, don't worry about that too much. I always say it's more about like the message associated with the signs rather than the actual signs themselves. But I am getting, you know, Taurus, like the Hierophant energy here, okay? And the Hierophant is all about higher levels of commitment. The Hierophant is all about taking things to the next level, which is exactly what I channeled with this Cancer card here, okay? This card from the Moonology deck, if you were wondering what deck that is, which is insane. Like, if you guys saw me shuffle it, like this completely clarifies this card, and especially the message that I was saying in terms of like this person wants to come back together, maybe take things to the next level, offer you a higher level of commitment. I do see that for a lot of you guys, this relationship is headed towards marriage, okay? Or if that's a little bit too far off, something long-term and committed. Like this person really wants to be with you for a long time, okay? And like this person just really sees you as like wifey or husband material. That's also what I'm getting with the Hierophant. This person sees you as someone who's really wise, someone who's really like mature, and someone who they can like be in something long term with, okay? I am getting that for some of you guys, you know, not trying to be rude or anything, but we have been getting this message a lot in readings, like in these past readings, but they could have been with like kind of immature people that they didn't really see building or growing with in the past. Like they could have had exes, or you could have had exes that were just like, yeah, fling material. Like, you know, this person's just not really it. Like you couldn't really envision something with them, or even if you did, it's like, you know, there definitely can be love there, but it's like there also has to be this element of practicality, right? And that is something that I'm seeing this connection has. Okay, there's definitely love, there's definitely feelings and emotions with this Cancer card, because, you know, Cancer is a water sign, and water signs, like especially Cancer, feel things very, very, very deeply, okay? And you had a very strong bond and connection, but at the same time, you do have the practicality to make this connection work. I'm even getting that maybe someone in this connection could be a little bit more practical and the other one a little bit more emotional. I am getting that whatever the case may be, you both balance each other out, which is really beautiful. It's like, you know, like I'm even getting that, yeah, you just complement each other in a certain way. For some of you guys, I'm channeling something about love languages. Maybe someone's love language could be like, you know, spending time together, quality time or physical touch, and maybe someone else's love language could be like gift giving or acts of service, or like either way, it's like you do tend to complement one another. It's like you could be different and same at the same time, but it's like you're, you know, first of all, your differences make you stronger, and it's like your commonalities outweigh the differences that don't work out, if that makes sense. Yeah, that was kind of confusing, but yeah, the main message is that this does have to do with marriage, you know, again, higher levels of commitment, taking things to the next level, whatever that looks like for you. For some of you guys, that could be marriage. For some of you guys, that could be moving in. And that's really interesting, Pile 1, because you guys did pick the root chakra stone, which is all about security and stability. That is literally what these two cards and the signs associated with them embody, okay? Taurus and Cancer are known to be like some of the most like stable signs. These are signs that, like, you know, really crave marriage and want something like that's, you know, forever, want something that's going to last really long. Again, you don't necessarily have to be these signs or even have them in your big three, but it's just, you know, the essence of these signs. Yeah, really beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's like any other messages with the Hierophant. Yeah, we are also getting like a higher level of education. So maybe someone could be in grad school or pursuing some level of education, or maybe someone's been thinking about that. That doesn't have to necessarily resonate, but these are other messages that I am getting. with that, this is literally the card of like stability and convention. Okay, this does represent like a traditional relationship. I do see that, you know, if you guys, for some of you guys, if you were in a situationship or kind of like a fling or flirtationship, maybe something that wasn't official, this person does want to make things official. Okay, I do see like, you know, structure and just conventionality coming in. Like, even if this was something unconventional, I do feel like your person, even if they weren't into like traditional relationships before, they are going to be now. Okay, this is also someone who values faithfulness, monogamy, and again, like just structure and having, you know, stability in general. Like, this person just wants someone who they can come home to at the end of the day and, you know, share their life with, and vice versa. Like, they want to hear about you, they really care about getting to know you on a deeper level, they're really intrigued by you. They just feel like the more you spend time with one another, the more they get to know something new about you, the more yeah, they uncover something new, and even vice versa. Yeah, and this is also associated with Taurus, which is ruled by Venus, which is a planet of love and beauty. So definitely they find you very, very attractive. Okay, you are beautiful or handsome or whatever it is that you resonate with. Yeah. And let's see what else. They also think, yeah, you're very wise. You know, the Hierophant is associated with like divine wisdom. You know, it was someone who like was a teacher, like, you know, when the tarot was created, like the sort of like teacher of the society, like, you know how like communities have different things, like the scribe, the noble. So this was like known to be the teacher, and they just learned a lot from you from this connection, and you also learned a lot from them, but they just think you're so intelligent, you're so beautiful, like you are beauty and brains. You know, this also represents, just these two cards in general represents a rock of solidarity and comfort in difficult times. You know, like I said, there is a lot of love in this connection. There are strong feelings, but in order to make a connection really work for the long run, there has to be, you know, mutual understanding, and you have to be able to get through the tough times together. You have to really be able to, you know, be there for one another in sickness and in health. That's also something that I'm getting. Like, you can't just run away when things get hard. And I do feel like this is the connection that will, you know, pass that test, that will pass all those challenges. Yeah. I'm even seeing, you know, I know this is a love reading, but this is associated with the second house of wealth, material possessions. So I do feel like a lot of you guys will be coming into wealth or financial abundance, or this is, I am channeling something about like hard work paying off, even the work that you've put into in this connection, the emotional investment, which I do see a lot of you have done, and even your person, you know, like they really want to preserve that. And like, you know, just if you guys are in no contact, like they want to come off and like, you know, pick up where things left off and then offer you a higher level of commitment. And for those of you guys that, you know, could be with someone, again, they want to take things to the next level. They really do care. They really do see you as a partner who is going to be there for the long term, and like, you know, someone who, with whom they can just have a good stable relationship with, again, like taking care of one another in sickness and in health. Like, they are ready to do that for you. They are ready to be that ideal partner as well, and they think that you're the ideal partner. Yeah, really beautiful energy we have here. Yeah, so we also did get the Five of Cups. Very interesting. So the Five of Cups does represent someone who is, you know, could be feeling kind of lonely, isolated. They are feeling even a little bit withdrawn and disconnected from reality. If you do see the, you know, cups here, so there are two cups, you know, right here that are like upright, and there are three cups that have fallen. I do feel like this person is kind of hard on themselves. I do feel like this person could have like, you know, insecurities, even like, you know, like deeply rooted insecurities that they do need to deal with before they can come back. So if this is a no contact situation, I do feel like, you know, this separation has been very hard on them. Okay, they're not taking this easy at all. They feel things very deeply. You know, they are a very emotional person, regardless of whether or not they express that. And yeah, they do feel lonely. They do feel like, you know, they're in isolation right now. Yeah, and this is even like mourning. Like, I feel like they could be kind of like mourning this connection if they have ended, but like at the same time they are in this like energy of really wanting to come back. And I am seeing that like this is kind of necessary for them to feel in order for them to really heal. It's actually a good thing that this card shows up. You know, I always say there's no such thing as bad cards in tarot. Okay, like, you know, even the death, even the devil, they do have some sort of advice, you know, some sort of constructive criticism associated with it. Even the tower, you know, especially upright, is a really positive sign because that means transformation is on its way. So it's like, I do feel like this person is really dealing with their emotions, you know. They could have been feeling disconnected, but they're going down, you know, they're delving into the root cause of why. Like, why do they feel that way? What can they do to, like, you know, sort of get over that? And like, it's actually a good thing to feel negative emotions because you're purging out, you know, anything that didn't serve you, limiting beliefs. You're purging out these negative emotions so that you can pave way for something, you know, long lasting. Yeah. We also did get the 7 of Wands here. Okay, yeah, this is great. This is all about like winning, perseverance, you know, coming through with something. Like, the literal definition of this card is like being ready for battle, being ready to fight. And in regards to this reading, in regards to, you know, just like love readings in general, like, they're ready to come back, they're ready to fight for you, and they're ready to fight this connection, or fight for this connection, not fight this connection. I do see that the for some of you guys, they could have been fighting their feelings for you just because they felt so intensely and deeply. And you know, this is someone who has definitely gotten hurt in the past. You know, you definitely could have some you could have, like, you know, gotten hurt in the past as well, and they are really scared of, like, you know, letting people in. Okay, I'm even seeing that they could have had a hard time letting you in because they were subconsciously fighting their feelings. But like, in the end, they're just like, no, screw that. Like, why would I do that? Like, why would I fight, you know, feelings for this like amazing person who definitely could, you know, be someone that I end up with in the long term, someone who I could really have a future with. And it's like, you know, they're sort of purging out their emotions. They're just like, yeah, we don't need to do that here. Like, you know, it is safe to love. Like, that's exactly what this card is. I absolutely, like, you know, love this card. Like, they're, you know, going through this like self-discovery journey, this journey of growth, where they're going to realize, like, it is safe to love, especially in this connection. I am seeing for a lot of you guys, you know, this wasn't necessarily something that was toxic, or even if you did have arguments, you would always reconcile, you would always like come back together stronger and better than ever, because in this connection, like, love wins. Okay, love, you guys have so much for one another that you are ready to, like, you know, like, solve things. You know, you're ready to reconcile, you're ready to talk through things. I do feel like, you know, this person could be like pretty mature, maybe like more than some of your exes, past lovers. This person could have been slightly more mature, or, you know, they're gaining maturity, they're learning to be a little bit more mature. I'm getting for some of you guys, this could be someone who's even like older than you. That doesn't necessarily have to resonate, but for some of you guys, definitely that could be the case. But they are just like ready to fight for you. Okay, like, they're ready to fight for this connection. This connection is far from over in their mind. You know, like, this also just this card is actually, like, it corresponds to Venus as well. The planet of love and attraction. They are very, very attracted to you. You know, this represent like Mars in Leo. Just a little bit of astrology lesson there, and like, that's like literally two of the most like passionate things in astrology. Okay, Mars is literally the planet of passion. Leos are also known to be very passionate. I am getting maybe someone could be a Leo in this connection, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And yeah, like, this person, like, the little like definition, or like the story of this card is that, like, this person turns into he turns an ordinary mortal into a being of superhuman strength and ability. So it's like, when things come down to it, like, when, like, this person faces pressure, like, they tend to do pretty well. Okay, like, they tend to like completely, you know, turn the other cheek. They turn oh my god, I'm getting so like tongue-tied here. This is like a really great card because this is sort of like the pivotal point for your relationship. But what I'm saying is that they tend to do a complete 180, and they tend to, like, you know, like, persevere. Okay, they tend to like really put in full forth effort and energy when they feel like something is being taken away. Like, I do feel like this person, it's really hit them, or it is hitting them, or it's about to hit them, that they could lose you if they don't make a move. Okay, like, for whatever situation this may be, either no contact, or even if they're together and like maybe they haven't, like, you know, asked you out to like move in or get married or take things to the next level, like, something's gonna hit them. Like, they're gonna like have this realization that, wait, if I don't make a move, I could lose you. And it's like, they're gonna do like a complete 180 and give you whatever it is that you've been wanting, you know. and just do whatever it is that, like, you know, was meant to happen in this connection, as in, like, you know, taking that next step. Yeah. Seriously, and there's so much passion from their end, okay? Like, again, this literally represents Mars and Leo, Lord of Valor, and you know, again, Leo's a very romantic, passionate sign. Mars also rules like passion and like coming forward, like having courage, having strength to, like, you know, come through, and you know, just having strength to even get over anything, you know, that could be upsetting them. You know, for some of you guys, I am seeing like this is a pretty sensitive person. You know, I do feel like this person take things like pretty seriously. They do take relationships pretty seriously, and they are definitely taking you seriously as well. So yeah, that is something that we're seeing. And wow, okay, what an amazing card to get, like, at the end of the spread here. We got the King of Pentacles. Okay, I'm just gonna put this here for now. But with this King of Pentacles, this person is ready, okay? This person is getting ready to come towards you. This person really, you know, they see stability with you. They see you as the end goal. They see you as someone who they want to be with in the long run. Sorry, that's probably like the 5th time I said that, but like that means the message is really strong. Okay, the King of Pentacles does represent someone who not just talks the talk but walks the walk. Like, they want to actually commit to, they actually want to be with you. You know how in some connections, you know, some people can be a little bit cliche and be like, oh yeah, you're the one that I want to marry, you, I can see you as my wife someday, or something like that. But like, this person means that, okay? Like, they really do want to wife you up or husband you up, okay? They're not just like fooling around here. Like, they're getting pretty serious. Like, even in the past, if they weren't, that is something that they want to do now, and that is something that they are actually going to end up doing as well, okay? And they really care about building things on a strong foundation. So it's like, if you have been in a no contact or very little contact, or, you know, just separation with this person wants to come back and, like, you know, build things off on a strong foundation. Again, even with the Hierophant, this sort of is associated with the word hierarchy. So maybe this is pronounced Hierophant. I never know, honestly. But yeah, hierarchy. And, you know, that's all about, like, if you think of like an actual pyramid, you know, it's like the bottom obviously, you know, lays down the foundation for the relationship, and then it goes up and up, and it's like, you know, like, that's what they want to do. It's like, you know, they're learning to prioritize what's important and what's not. It's like, you know, like, they are learning to, like, just know how to even be in a relationship, okay? And, you know, like, they want to give you everything. They want to give you the entire pyramid. Like, so for some of you guys, that foundation could be like, you know, strengthening your bond or developing a, you know, deep bond, emotional connection. The next level could be like, you know, doing romantic things. The next level could be like flirty things, and, like, you know, and then like the top is like, you know, the cherry on top, like whatever that may look like for you, like posting you on Instagram or something like that, you know, like whatever, you know. Again, this is based on what you want. That looks different for different people. Fulfillment and happiness in a relationship looks very different, but basically this person is very serious about you, okay? This person is going to, like, you know, like, they're pretty adamant, okay? I am getting like fixed sign energy. This actually is ruled by Taurus once again. Yeah, we are getting a lot of Taurus energy. And again, if don't worry if someone in this connection isn't a Taurus. Taurus just is the sign of steadfast, stability, like having something steady and stable in general. This is something that they're definitely ready to give you. So yeah, that's really positive. Okay, I'm really happy for you, pal one. Really great things happening, a lot of progress being made in this connection. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick some oracle cards just to see what else they want to say to you. Yeah, I wish you were with me. Sorry, I wish you were, oh my gosh, here with me. I want to see you again. Yeah, so for this is gonna apply for to those of you that are no contact. They really do want to see you. They really do miss you. They are definitely like feeling it. The separation has been really hard for them. Again, they love really deeply, and there already was a very strong bond and strong connection, and, you know, just emotional connection in general. And it's like they're ready, like, you know, they're ready to come back. They're ready to, like, you know, like, take things to the next level, and they're gonna realize it's safe to love, and they're gonna take their chance. Okay, they're gonna fight for you. They're gonna fight for this connection. Yeah, someone even wants to let you know, now that I met you, my life will never be the same. Yeah, you know, this could apply to like everyone watching this, okay, regardless of whether or not you're with this person or no contact. Seriously, you are just amazing. Okay, you are the creme de la creme. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but like, you are like the cream of the crop, or, you know, I'm sure you guys know what I'm trying to say, but you guys are 1 in a million. You know, you guys are literally someone that they want to wife up or husband up, or, you know, be in a long-term connection with someone that they're really scared to lose, okay? Even with this Five of Cups and Seven of Wands energy we have going on here, that's how they're going to step up their game. They're going to come forward. They're going to give you everything that, you know, you deserve, and this is going to be a really great, peaceful, stable, steady connection. I do see that for some of you guys, they could even want to take things slow, or maybe they have been taking things slow, but that's only because they genuinely care. But with the Seven of Wands energy, like, they are going to speed up. They are going to like give you everything that you want, and it's going to happen in divine timing. So for some of you guys, I am seeing that if things have been feeling a little bit slow, like, oh, why hasn't this person come back, or why hasn't this person, you know, asked to be official, or asked to move in, or take things to the next level, I do feel like that things are going to pick up fairly fast. I am seeing something could definitely be happening in Taurus, Cancer, and Leo season for this connection. So yeah, based on whenever you're watching it. And, you know, again, I do want to let you know that this is just a general reading for the collective, and, you know, energies are always changing, but based on the current energy, that is something that I'm seeing for you. But I do feel like whatever happens in this connection, you are going to be very satisfied. So yeah, great things coming for you, pal one. You know, I'm gonna end the reading here before I keep rambling and you know, like, repeating myself. Sorry, like, I probably repeated myself like so many times, but again, that just means that the message is all that clear. So yeah, I will end the reading right here. Again, this is just a general reading. If you do want a more in-depth reading that caters to your personal questions, be sure to check out the description box below, where I offer video readings. And I am also doing a free reading giveaway, so if you are interested in signing up for that, the link to that will also be in the description box below. And yeah, I will end the reading right here, pal one. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi, pal 2, welcome to your reading. So you all picked the Rose Quartz. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see what their intentions are, where is this connection headed, what's their next move, and also just messages from them. Again, this is for those of you that could be in no contact, or, you know, someone that you're talking to and you sort of just want to gauge their energy. The reading will have messages for all of you, hopefully. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what this card says. Be bold and make the first move. Okay, Cardinal Moon. Okay, so I am seeing for some of you guys, you know, you could have been contemplating on whether or not you want to reach out to them. And, like, Spirit is saying, like, exactly what it says on the card. Like, it would be okay if you reached out to them. Okay, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, they would receive you with, you know, happiness. Okay, and for some of you guys, it's like if you have tried reaching out to them before and maybe they've been rejecting you, maybe you kind of were in this chasing energy, I am seeing that, like, you know, okay, this is an interesting message here. They took note of that, and they could be switching the dynamic up. Okay, something that I did channel is a twin flame connection. Okay, the twin flame dynamic basically consists of a runner and chaser. So if for some of you guys, you have been chasing, maybe you have been like kind of hitting them up, things like that, I do feel like that things are going to change. Basically, like, something will be happening in this connection. I do feel like communication will be happening if this is for those of you that are in no contact. For some of you guys, you know, be bold and make the first move literally just means, you know, have that conversation, whatever it is that you want. It would be okay to have that conversation. Okay, and for some of you guys, I'm also seeing that if you were to bring up something that you wanted, you know, if you have been like dating this person or seeing this person and you want to take things to the next level, you could even like subconsciously, like, you know, kind of hint at them, like, if you don't really feel comfortable enough actually like being bold and, like, you know, telling them like, hey, you know what, I want to make things official, or like, you know, you could even hit them with the what are we. I know, like, that gets so much flack in society these days, but that's literal communication. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. That actually shows that you're a pretty mature person, that you know how to have a conversation. And sometimes it's like when someone doesn't ask you to be official or like take things to the next level, it doesn't necessarily mean they don't have feelings for you, or like they don't, you know, respect your value. In some cases, yeah, but like a lot of the times it's just like they don't know where you're at. Maybe they don't know where your head is at, or maybe they're going through something personal that doesn't allow them to, you know, it usually has more to do with them than it has to do with you. And a lot of the times, like, even having that conversation could reveal a lot more about that connection, about that person, about that relationship in general. You know, like, if like you were to ask someone like, okay, you know, like we've been dating for a while, like, you know, do you think that like, you know, where do you see this going? And like, you know, they could like tell you like why they haven't done that, and that could like go in a bunch of different directions. Okay, some of them could be like, you know, maybe they just weren't really ready or in the headspace to be in something, you know, that's official and committed. Or, you know, it's just that maybe they were shy, maybe they just kind of didn't really know how to do that, or maybe they just assumed you were already together. It's very interesting. Earlier today I read a story about you know, this person who like they were seeing each other for a while, and you know, the girl asked the guy like, yeah, so what are we, like, you know, what is this? And he was just like, oh, I already thought you were my girlfriend, like who else would I even be with? And she's just like, oh, okay. Like, you know, some people just have that style where they don't like, you know, go out and like, you know, like declare or like publicly or like just, you know, profess like what it is that they want to have with you. Okay, sometimes it's like they just assume that you're together, like, you know, like some people actually that could be their love language. I'm maybe even seeing maybe they're not really like the best at communicating that, or like that's just how they could have done relationships in the past, or they don't really feel the need to like, you know, officially ask you or something like that. That is something that I am seeing. And you know, that doesn't necessarily mean like they don't value you. That's just like their style. That's just their style of doing things. But I am seeing for a lot of you guys, you know, they are, if you are kind of in like a situationship or something like that, and you have been hanging out a lot, you know, there is this connection there. They probably already do consider you as a girlfriend or boyfriend. Okay, like it's interesting. People like have different ways of doing that. I mean, just a personal anecdote, you know, just to like connect to my viewers. Like I had a fling with this guy for like, you know, a month, and unfortunately he did have to like break things off because he needed to focus on work. And you know, like I believe that because, you know, I'm in the same boat as y'all. You know, we all know that Instagram hack where you go to Safari and look up their following, and you know, we know how to find things out. And it was like confirmed that like, you know, he wasn't really seeing anyone. He really was focusing on himself. You know, things like that. And he was a great person. He like, you know, he just like was not really in the state of mind to be in something. And then like when he sort of like, you know, broke things off with me, he was just like, you know, this relationship has really been great. I'm so lucky to have dated someone like you. And it's like he never even like, you know, officially said like, will you be my girlfriend, or like, you know, anything like that. But it was kind of like known. It was sort of like said, you know, or like, you know, said without actually being said. Okay, like my point is like this could happen. This could be a possibility, and you know, whatever happens, like you will get clarity, right? Like it's like we're all mature here. Like, you know, it would be okay to do that. You know, like don't worry too much about like ego, rejection. You know, that's kind of how like all these like things are stemmed from, like, you know, not having a conversation, and then people's feelings getting hurt because they just like, you know, don't know. And like it's good to know like beforehand rather than, you know, years and years down the line never having that conversation, always waiting on them to like make the first move. I'm even seeing for some of them they want you to make the first move. They could even be like attracted to that. Like, you know, some people actually like that, like, okay, you know, they're interested in me, and that sort of like, you know, increases their interest in you. Or like it's like they are interested in you, but like you showing them that you're interested in them will make them be a little bit more vocal about their interest in you, if that makes sense. Okay, wow, that was a lot of messages there, but yeah, these are like possibilities that I'm seeing for those of you that are watching this. Yeah, so let's go ahead and pick some tarot cards to see what else is going on. Where is this connection headed? So let me go ahead and split the deck. I just like doing this on camera so that, you know, it's authentic and genuine, just to know, let you guys know I don't, you know, cherry pick my cards. So yeah, shuffle one more time, knock on the deck. Okay, yeah. Actually, before we even get started, you know, we got cardinal here, so maybe someone could be a cardinal sign. The cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house, which is the house of love and relationships. So yeah. Also something else that I got, okay, before, yeah, this was something that was in my mind, but like I sort of got like, yeah, distracted. I just had like so many spiritual downloads at once, is that like I have actually heard of some relationships where if you are the divine feminine, if you have asked like, you know, a guy out, or like, you know, asked them to go out, like weirdly enough, that guy gets like attached to you, okay? Like people like it when other people make the first move because it shows interest, okay? And like I'm not saying this always has to be the case, but I have definitely seen stories where like, you know, like the guy went to girls first. It sort of reminds me of Sadie's, you know, if you were in like in high school or college, yeah, there was this concept called Sadie's where like, you know, the girl would ask the guy. And you know, in some relationships I've even seen that like the guy got super attached to the girl because, you know, she was the one making the first move and she was the one that kind of even held the power and like, you know, set boundaries in this connection. And you know, when she noticed that maybe he wasn't reciprocating, then you know, that was like, you know, a sign to leave. But like it's like I've literally heard of stories about like, again, like the guys getting attached, that you know that happened. And that's even a reason that we get attached, like, you know. And for the case of this example, yeah, you know, I'm just using like a guy and girl relationship, but honestly this applies to divine and masculine, you know, regardless of whatever genders you are. And we are inclusive of all genders and gender orientations here, or sexual orientations here, yeah. But what I was saying is that like, you know, a lot of us, you know, were probably asked out. If you are a female and you're wondering about a male, they probably made the first move. They were probably like pursuing you a lot in the beginning, right? And for some of you guys, I am seeing like, you know, if this was like a no contact thing, they could have kind of like drifted away, you know, kind of gone their own way. And that's because and then you ended up getting really attached, right? So like that could have been like subconsciously one of the reasons, because oh my gosh, this person was pursuing you, this person was giving you so much attention, but then they took away that attention from you and you ended up getting attached. So it's like if you were to do that the other way around, that could also be kind of like a you know, something in the dating playbook or something like that that could work. But yeah, obviously this won't apply to a lot of you. Like don't worry too much if this part doesn't resonate. You can of course go ahead and pick another pile, but that is something that I am seeing, okay? Like it's not out of the books, like but if you are too shy to do that, if you know you're not bold enough to do that, that's totally fine. You know, you can even just manifest. You know, sometimes being bold and making the first move could even mean that you can shoot your shot mentally. You know, manifest, you can put in that, you know, mental work, spiritual work, okay? If that's something that you know, if you don't want to physically just like outright, you know, make that first move. So but yeah, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I spent 10 minutes talking about this one card, but it's okay. The more in depth the better. Okay, wow, we got the 10 of Cups, super positive. Also, just to let you know, I am not reading reversals for the purposes of this reading. I still kind of have to learn a little bit more about reversals, but yeah. With this 10 of Cups, okay, this is super positive, pal 2. Let's talk about this. So the 10 of Cups is all about family life, okay? It's all about like having a happy ending with you, having, you know, this amazing, just fulfilling, emotionally fulfilling, long-lasting, committed relationship with you. For some of you guys, I'm even seeing they want to have kids with you, okay? Again, I am trying to give messages for like everyone that's watching this, not just those of you that are not no contact, or not just those of you that are seeing someone. But if you have been seeing someone for a while and you're wondering if like, you know, they want kids, the answer is yes. If they want a family, yes. Or if you're wondering they want to marry you, 100% yes. And even for those of you that are no contact, they still fantasize about getting together with you. They still fantasize about having a long-term connection with you, you know, having a future with you for sure. You know, the prospects of that look very, very positive. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, we did get the 8 of Swords. Okay, so I do feel like that this person is could be a little bit anxious. You know, this does represent someone who is kind of feeling trapped. This represents mental anguish, but this also represents like, you know, self-imposed limiting beliefs, or self-imposed, you know, negativity or negative talk, okay? I do feel like someone in this connection could, you know, be going through that right now, even regarding the connection. You know, this could be you, like, you know, you could be wondering, like, for those of you that are no contact, like, why hasn't this person contacted me? And, you know, you definitely could have been sparring a little bit. You could have been, like, overthinking. But it's, like, honestly, this person, like, does want something with you, okay? It's just, like, they kind of need to, like, even get their own life together. For a lot of you guys, I am seeing this is channeling their energy. They really want to like feel secure and stable before they can be with you. Honestly, if this person wants to have a family with you, and they even know this is the way that they think, they need to be like, you know, secure and stable within themselves. They need to be able to actually provide you that. And I am also seeing that sometimes they are pretty hard on themselves in like just how they're doing in life. You know, they definitely could have insecurities that again are mostly caused by their overthinking or spiraling. But yeah, you know, that is the energy that this person is going through at the moment. Let's go ahead and pick some more cards just to see what else is going on in this connection. Okay, yeah, we got death. Okay, so this is actually really positive, okay, because this means that, you know, they're trying to get rid of anything that doesn't serve this connection, okay? This is actually a really transformative card. I know this tends to scare people. I even know that the devil, you know, and the Tower card tend to scare people, but this is actually really positive because this means like they are trying to get rid of, you know, these limiting beliefs, this anxiety that they could be feeling. They are feeling trapped in a situation. I'm even getting for some of them, like it could have something to do with family. Maybe they could have kind of like a toxic family or something like that, or trapped in some sort of situation. This could be work. Again, this could just be like their own like mental health that they kind of need to like work on. But yeah, they are not really like, you know, that happy right now, okay? And for some of you guys, I'm even seeing this is a no contact situation. This won't resonate for like everyone, but like they could be like in another relationship, like a third party thing that they want out of. They don't want that. They want death to that connection. But you know, the positive thing is that this death clarifies the Eight of Swords. So this means death of limiting beliefs, death of anxiety, death of any sort of like, you know, thoughts that don't serve this connection, thoughts that don't serve them in general. So that's really positive. You know, it really matters like where the cards are placed as well. And again, like this is some like they want something long term with you. Okay, I really do see that this connection has a good potential to be headed there. But you know, all of this does depend on your person's healing and growth as well as yours, okay? But you always have free will. Something I do want to clarify is that this is just, you know, first of all, a general reading, and this is also just channeling your current energy. Things can always 100% change, okay? Nothing is ever set in stone, okay? And yeah, we also did get the Four of Swords, okay? So I do feel like this person, you know, for some of you guys that are in no contact situation, they did have to retreat to focus on themselves, okay? They are kind of like in meditative mode. They are in, you know, this mode of being like just like focusing on themselves, okay? Like cleansing their energy, cleansing their you know, like spiritual cleansing, sure, but yeah, even like psychologically, you know, getting rid of anything that doesn't serve them. You know, they just want to live a stress-free life, but I am seeing that they are very stressed, and it's like they are going to get rid of that. They are going to, like, you know, do a lot of contemplation and reflection and introspection about this connection, about them as well, and what it is that they want in life. Again, they are we are getting cardinal energy here. So regardless of whether or not someone is a cardinal sign, which again are Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, I do feel like someone, you know, these signs are like, they go with the flow, okay? Like it's kind of like similar to the mutable signs, you know, pretty different from fixed signs. Like things can always change. Like the point is nothing is set in stone. And I do feel like they are healing, which is a really positive thing, okay? Because that is something that they need to do in order for you to have this happy ending, which is something that I'm seeing this connection does have a potential of reaching, okay? And we also got Scorpio energy here with the death. So maybe someone could be a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house. Okay, yeah, so let's pick one more card. Yeah, we got the Ace of Swords. Okay, nice. Okay, this is a great way to like end the spread, you know. I just love the progression of the spread. So the Ace is all about new beginnings, and the Swords is all about communication, clarity, mental, you know, yeah, just mental clarity, yeah, just expression as well. Like they really want to express their feelings for you. They really want to express that, you know, they want something long-term with you. They do see you as, you know, they do see great potential in this connection. I am going to go ahead and say that. You know, Spirit does want you to know that. And, you know, they really have been gaining mental clarity because of this like meditative, reflective, you know, even like isolated mode that they could have been going through. For a lot of you guys, I am getting like this palette is mostly for those of you that are no contact or very little contact. But yeah, if this is, sorry, oh my god, my voice is cracked. If this isn't the case, you know, if you guys are with someone, you kind of want to know where they're at. I also do feel like they will take things to the next level, but it might take some time because I do feel like this person has a lot that they need to get off their you know, mind, you know, gain some mental clarity. Again, this is all about just like, you know, they are very passionate about you. They really admire you. They, you know, love being in this connection. But I am getting that, you know, they're serious about you, and because they're serious about you, they want to make sure they're their healthiest version of themselves, okay? So for some of you guys, I just do feel like this person, you know, could definitely need a pause to work on that. That doesn't necessarily mean breaking up, but like, you know, just even like while you're together. Maybe this person sometimes just needs some time to like collect their thoughts. Maybe this person needs some like kind of alone time, okay? But this person does want to be together with you for sure, like no matter what situation you are in, no contact, or you're with someone. But like I really do feel like having some alone time for both of you guys could help. And again, that doesn't necessarily mean break up or take a break, but like, you know, maybe take a few days off, or like, you know, focus on yourself. That is something I'm seeing. And again, that doesn't necessarily have to correlate, but you know, something else that I'm getting is that maybe both of you could join like a meditation class or something. Maybe like this is something that you both could like, you know, work on together. It's like, I do feel like you are the kind of person who wants to be there for your partner. Like if your partner is going through something, you are that kind of person where you're like, yeah, so why didn't you tell me? We can work on this together. Okay, so that is also a potentiality that I'm seeing. In fact, I do even feel like this bond could like, you know, you'll be able to strengthen your bond and connection if you do that. And yeah, that is something else. Sorry, I keep saying that so much, like it's sort of like a filler word, because there's so many things that I'm like channeling all at once. But yeah, but we are getting a lot of air sign energy, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini could be relevant to this connection, and also Scorpio, even like Cancer and Aries and Libra and Capricorn. Okay, I know that's a lot of signs, but yeah, you know, I just feel like this person really does, they are pretty cognizant of not bringing you down with them. So like they don't want to be like, you know, a bum. They don't want to be like a negative Nelly, you know, in front of you. And that's just because they care about you so much. And this person really does care about feeling healthy and stable in every single way, you know, within themselves before like they can, you know, really be with you and in a connection with you. Okay, but again, there is a lot of love here. Okay, we've literally got the rose quartz. You know, this is about self-love. Maybe this person could even do well with, you know, rose quartz. Maybe that's something you could even suggest to them. You know, I do feel you know, a lot of you guys are concerned about their growth. You do care about them, and you know, if you are interested in doing that, you could definitely recommend them crystals, healings, crystal healing, incense, things like that. But yeah, this is about mental clarity. You know, this person will come out, like they will come through in the end. Okay, they will come through with their, you know, end goal here. They will know how to like, you know, communicate better, or first of all, I am seeing communication. So if you have been waiting on communication, I do see that this person will communicate. I am getting something to do with Cancer and Scorpio season. Yeah, from whenever you're watching this, as this is a timeless reading. They do want to communicate with you, and I'm seeing if this is someone that you're together with, like they will communicate with you about the fact that they are going through this, and they will communicate with you about the fact that they want to take things to the next level, because they are serious about you. They are serious about, you know, this connection for sure. Yeah, yeah, that's what we got for the tarot section, pile 2. So let's go ahead and pick some oracle cards just to see what else, you know, they would want to say to you. Yeah, I am coming towards you. I can't bear the pain of the separation anymore. Yeah, so for those of you that are no contact, I am seeing that this person will contact you. I am seeing that this relationship will go somewhere, and it does have the potential to make it. Yeah, we also got, even though I have financial problems and so much going on with my life, I always think about you and what you're doing. Yeah, so something I am getting is that, like, you know, for those of you guys that are with someone, this person could have had to retreat, to take a step back on their finances. Something that I did get with the 8 of Swords is that, you know, their finances could be kind of troubling them. Maybe they're not really where they want to be in their, you know, career life or whatever field that they're in. For some of you guys, you know, grades, things like that. So, you know, that is something that's kind of stressing them out. I'm even seeing maybe like they could quit their job, or like, you know, find something that they're more passionate about. Like, I am seeing like some sort of like big change and major transformation happening here for the better, that, you know, in the long run is going to like make you be like, wow, like, you know, see the bigger picture of things. I should have seen the bigger picture of things. You know, there's no reason for me to, you know, worry too much, you know, things like that. But like, I do see like major transformation happening, and something to do with someone's career life. You know, they have been feeling a little bit burdened, and, you know, that could also be like the reason why for some of you guys, you know, they had to take a step back. It's actually so crazy. It's kind of like resonates with my own situation. You know, in the beginning I was saying like this person had to focus on that, and like I do feel like this person is genuine. They do have like, you know, integrity. This person is authentic about their, you know, like everything that they've communicated with you. Okay, like they're not playing you. I don't feel like this is someone who plays games. This is someone who takes relationships seriously, and they really do want to be with you in the long run. Okay, they even hope that your paths cross, and I do feel like for a lot of you guys they will. This Ace of Swords is literally about communication and a fresh start. Yeah, that will go somewhere. Again, like this is the end goal, that, you know, your person wants with you. Trust me, they really want something long-term with you. They do see you as like, you know, wifey material or someone, or husband material, or someone they can have kids with, or like a family with, okay? Or again, if that's too far down the line, just someone they can be in a long-term connection with. So yeah, that is what we got for you, pile 2. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. You know, if it didn't resonate, don't worry too much. You can of course go ahead and pick another pile or another reading altogether. But again, this is, you know, just a reading for the collective. So if you do want a more in-depth reading that caters to your personal questions, be sure to check out the description box below where I offer video readings. I also have a free reading giveaway that in which I announce monthly winners. So if you are interested in signing up for that, the link to that will also be in the description box below. And yeah, I will end the reading right here, pile 2. I wish you all the best. Love and light. Hi pile 3, welcome to your reading. So you all picked the clear crystal quartz. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see where this connection is headed. What are their next moves, you know, their intentions towards you, plus messages from them. So if you didn't watch the intro, this is going to be inclusive of, you know, everyone regardless of what love situation they're in, whether it's no contact, little contact, someone that you're talking to, someone that you've been seeing. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what we have here. Wow, okay, this is amazing. Expect powerful change. Okay, new moon eclipse. Interesting. So this is like pretty self-explanatory. There is going to be a powerful change happening in this connection, and it's sort of just gonna blindside you, okay? Like you're not even gonna see it coming. I do feel like a lot of you guys have been feeling like you've been living in like darkness, like, you know, like just like sad times, maybe even like just doesn't necessarily have to be that intense or deep. I don't know why I got that. I'm even channeling Scorpio energy just with that phrase that I said alone. But this is all about feeling a little bit stagnant, feeling like nothing's really happening, you know, trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And, you know, with this card here, what's interesting is that this could sort of represent you, you know, see this black moon here, or like the black circular thing that's supposed to represent, you know, the moon being hidden, because, you know, that's what an eclipse is all about, or like, you know, the moon not reflecting light off. Yeah, so with this, what I'm getting here is that someone isn't really doing the reflection that they need to, okay? I do feel like someone could just be in this mood where they're all like, why did this happen? What was the point of this? I'm so pissed. Like, you know, someone is not seeing the bigger picture of things. I do feel like, you know, I'm not trying to be insulting because we've all been there. This could be you, and maybe your person like still has hope. Like, look at the light surrounding it, and it's like spirit wants you to know, like, you know, you kind of live in a little bubble right here where like there's a lot of great things happening around you, but you sort of have this kind of self-sabotaging, or not self-sabotaging, more like self-limiting beliefs that you have imposed upon yourself. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know if you guys have watched that movie Meet the Robinsons, but the younger brother who, like, spoiler alert, ends up being the villain, he acted like his life was like super bad, like he acted like it was worse than it was, but in reality, like, people were actually good to him, and he sort of became a villain for like God knows what reason, you know? So it's like, the main point of this, you know, again, I don't mean to criticize you. I'm so sorry if that came off as just like kind of blunt. Again, I just channeled Scorpio energy. Scorpio energies can like kind of embody like everything that I just like said and did right there. But it's like things are worse in your mind than in real life, okay? Like, you are surrounded by light, you are surrounded by opportunities in love, and it's just like you just have to kind of do some reflection to get there, okay? Again, this eclipses happen when the you know, moon gets covered. It's not like reflecting light off of the sun because it's in a certain angle where it can't, you know, like just a little basic astronomy. I'm sure you guys probably know more than me. I know some of my viewers are into that, so please educate me on that in the comments. But basically, great things are happening, but now's really the time for you to actually see what is out there. Kind of get out of this, you know, mode of like, oh, nothing is happening, nothing is, you know, going, things are stagnant. Because trust me, things are not stagnant. Things are definitely happening in the 5D for this connection. Things are shifting faster than you even know it. There is change happening. Things will literally shift for this connection to happen, okay? Something that I am seeing is that, you know, some of you guys could be into manifesting, or you've heard of manifesting, and, you know, you could be like kind of focused on, you know, just maybe the negatives instead of the positives, which when it comes to manifesting could kind of hinder your manifestation. That's not to say engage in toxic positivity, of course not, but I even feel like maybe some of you guys are like forcing manifestation. You know, I personally have been seeing a lot of posts about like you have to feel, you know, the secret to it is feeling, blah blah blah. And some of you guys could be like forcing that feeling of like being in your desired reality, and it just desired reality, and it just does not feel natural to you, okay? And for some of you guys, okay, so you don't need to force anything. Let things happen. In fact, you don't even need to do anything. You just need to envision the end goal. You know, you don't even have to feel. You just have to persist and affirm in your affirmations, okay? I'm just gonna say it, like, I have been following Sammy Ingram on YouTube. Like, if you guys are into the law of attraction, but without the BS, without the, like, you know, all that extra, like, 369. I mean, like, those methods are great. Like, no hate. I've even tried them. They have worked. They're great. But, like, you know, there are kind of a lot of like fake law of attraction coaches. Like, again, I'm not trying to bash anyone like in particular or anything, but it's like, you know, people that act like, oh, you have to be positive all the time, or like, you know, you have to feel a certain way to manifest something. Let me tell you a life secret to whoever's watching. You don't have to feel it, okay? Because it is sometimes hard to feel it. If you do feel it, that's great. That will definitely help you. I'm not saying you shouldn't feel it at all, but something that I am seeing is that all you have to do is persist and affirm and believe that it will happen. Have faith that it will happen. That's the only thing you need to feel, okay? Because think about how many times you were down about something in the past and things just ended up working out in your favor. Like, you were like, oh, I know this isn't gonna happen, or maybe you thought the opposing belief and it ended up working out, right? We have always been manifesting, okay? Subconsciously manifesting. Even before you knew what that word manifesting was, you know, a lot of you guys have been doing that, and things have, like, you know, really worked out in your favor a lot of the time. So the whole point of this message is, like, you know, don't think that everything's just like, you know, working against you, or like, you know, like you're always in this, like, you know, dark place or something like that. Like, you know, now's really the time for you to change your mindset, okay? When you change what's going on in the inside, that's when things on the outside will change, okay? And I really feel like your person is like, you know, this is pretty spiritual, but they're literally waiting for you on the other side for you to get there, okay? All your desires are literally on the other side of this, like, you know, spiritual, like, metaphorical fence, and it's literally waiting for you, okay? You just have to sort of have that mind shift, you know, that mentality that you can get whatever it is that you want, and powerful change is coming, okay? If you guys are into manifesting, this is a sign from the universe that you should continue to do whatever it is that you're doing, and keep affirming, keep persisting, okay? It will eventually happen. I promise you. You will literally get everything you could ever desire if you just persist in your affirmations, okay? Yeah, that was quite a lot, and oh my gosh, like, this is actually insane. Like, while I was saying that whole spiel, I just realized, yeah, you guys got the you know, clear, you guys picked the clear quartz, okay? The oh my gosh, why am I getting so tongue-tied? Yeah, the clear quartz, the clear crystal, and this is literally about self-reflection and introspection and really thinking. Again, you know, one of the main messages that we got from this card is that, like, you know, the moon reflects light off of the sun, but in the case of this image, that's not really what's happening, and in order for you to do that, you have to kind of reflect, okay? You literally have to, like, reflect on what's going on, look at the bigger picture of things. Why did things happen the way you were? What are your, you know, like, perceptions of relationships? Because sometimes we could have, like, subconsciously manifested our own breakup just because we you know, we have a certain perception of relationships, and we sometimes think like, oh yeah, it never works out. You know, I see all these divorces, I see all of these things happening in society, and like society tells us that, you know, it doesn't work out. Like 50% of all marriages end in divorces. Like, you know, sort of like limiting beliefs like that. Like, you have to let go of that because it's not going to serve you, okay? Like, sorry, I'm like acting like a tough cop here. I feel like that's just the energy of like today's readings. You know, I'm giving you a little bit of like tough love, acting like the bad cop. Got words mixed up, but yeah, that is something that we are seeing here for you, pile 1, or sorry, pile 3. How crazy is that? Okay, pile 3. Maybe if you guys are interested in pile 1, you could check that out as well, because I for whatever reason did channel like that as well. But yeah, don't worry too much. But let's go ahead and pick some cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So the first card we have is the High Priestess, okay? So with the High Priestess, this is someone who is very intuitive, very gifted, okay? I do feel like for some of you guys, you could be psychic. You could have psychic abilities, or have like a pretty strong moon influence, like in moon influence, yeah, being influenced by the moon in some way. I am getting Cancer and Pisces energy here. Some of you guys could be a Cancer or Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house, which is the house of love and relationships, or your person could be Cancer, Pisces. Yeah, doesn't necessarily have to resonate. I always say it has more to do with the messages associated with the signs, but basically this High Priestess is very intuitive, very spiritual, very psychic. I do feel like a lot of you guys have been getting really close to like being the best version of yourself, even connecting with your higher self, or that is something that I see you will do once you, sort of gain like mental clarity, start doing introspection and self-reflection. Yeah, this card sort of shows what you could be if you start like, just thinking a little bit more positively, changing your mindset. Yeah, but in terms of what this person is feeling about you, they have feelings for you. Pile 3 off the bat, like, okay, this has like so many moon, like, okay, this literally has like 2 moon influences, right? Like Cancer and Pisces. Let me explain what I mean by that. So in astrology, Cancer is ruled by the moon. In tarot, Pisces is ruled by the moon. There's literally the card, the moon, and that's associated with Pisces, and they really, really have feelings for you. Okay, their feelings for you go very, very deep. They are not over you. For some of you guys, if this is a no contact situation or very little contact situation, yeah, this is something that is going on. They are not over this connection at all. They still have very, very deep feelings for you. Okay, like there's just so much depth that, sorry, their feelings for you go very, very deep, and this connection was really deep. You did form a very strong emotional bond. Like you are the kind of person with whom people feel really comfortable being around, and form an emotional bond with like pretty much everyone. There's just something about your aura, something about your vibe that makes it easy for people to connect with you. I really do feel like you are very good at tuning in to other people's energy. But here's the thing, like sometimes you could tune into other people's energy, even be a little bit psychic, even even predict events at times, but it's like sometimes your own energy gets blocked because you're taking in too much energy from others. So something that I am seeing for you, pile 3, is you kind of have to focus on setting boundaries a little bit. Yeah, I am seeing maybe in this connection, if this is someone that you were with, or even someone that you could be with right now. For some of you guys, I am seeing like, you do give a lot. Okay, we are getting Pisces energy here, and Pisces are kind of known to be the martyr of the zodiac. That's kind of what the 12th house rules with, or rules is associated with. So now is really the time for you to, yeah, kind of like be careful about your own energy, protect yourself, like, make sure that the person that you're with is giving you the same amount of time, energy, attention, care, love, effort that you are giving. Okay, because that's something that's really going to help you in the long run when it comes to relationships. Again, like, yeah, you just to summarize or recap, it's like, yeah, you are very spiritual, you are very intuitive, you do you can like tune into other people's energy, but at the same time it could be blocking your own energy. It's like, when we hear so much about other people, when we help other people, we kind of forget to focus on ourselves. So that is something that I'm seeing could definitely help you, pile 1. Sorry, I know this is turning more into like a therapeutic like advice thing rather than like, what the actual topic was. So I'm gonna start talking more about that. But yeah, your person has very deep feelings for you with all this moon imagery that we have going on here. Okay, and like I mentioned, they just really loved being around you because they connected with you so well. Like they literally thought that you could read their mind, and they were amazed by you. They were intrigued by you. In fact, they even think of you as like, someone who is a little bit mysterious themselves. Like, you're always asking about other people, learning about other people, but what about yourself? It's like, I'm almost seeing like this person wishes you kind of expressed yourself a little bit more, or like, the more deeper version of yourself. Like, they really care about like getting to know you down to the core. Like that's literally what like Cancer and Pisces even embody, regardless of whether or not someone is that sign. Like, water signs really want to understand you and your entire essence, like who you are down to the core, just what your the entirety of your being is. I do get that, a lot of you guys definitely could be talkers. You definitely did talk a lot, you definitely could have expressed a lot, but at the same time, it's like some of you guys could have talked without really saying anything. Okay, and like this person wants you to open up more. That's even something that I'm seeing. Yeah, and this person does respect you. They highly value you. They definitely do cherish you. Okay, the High Priestess is someone who is very, very well respected. This person sees you as someone who's very intelligent, very smart. Again, very spiritually in tune with the source as well. Okay, and this person can't like, they know they can't get anything past you. Like, this is someone who's a little bit psychic. I feel like you can read their mind. I feel like if they tried to pull anything on you, anything that didn't serve this connection, like maybe like talking to other people or something like that. I'm not saying that necessarily was the case, but like you could definitely have, like grasp that, like that's something that you could have even seen coming, or that's something that you could have even like you sensed. Yeah, that's something. Sorry, I keep saying that's something as a filler word. Yeah. Okay, so the next card we have is Four of Cups. Sorry for that like awkward silence, but it's better than saying the same word 50 times. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so we got the Four of Cups. Again, we're getting a lot of water energy. So someone could be, yeah, a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Maybe you both could be water signs, or you could have water in your chart somewhere. That doesn't necessarily have to like resonate, but if it does, then this is confirmation that this is your reading. But with the Four of Cups, I do feel like you're a person, if this is a no contact situation, they're feeling kind of like bored. They're feeling kind of left out of your life. Like they really want to be a part of, you know, your life, because they literally see you as the high priestess. You know, I'm even seeing a lot of people look up to you. A lot of people like want to know what you're up to. You're just a very, very, very intriguing and interesting person, Pile 3. Yeah. And with this Four of Cups, you know, this is about feeling a little bit like, you know, left out, disconnected, in solitude, isolated even. And it's like this person, like while this cup is being handed to them, they are sort of focusing on the, you know, other cups, like maybe things in the past that like could have not served this connection. Like basically they don't, okay, the other thing that I'm seeing is like they don't want anyone else. Like they could even be around other people, but they would rather just have you. Yeah, sometimes the cups are like depictive of like other people, since cups do have to do with feelings and emotions and relationships. So yeah, like they don't like want anyone else right now, and it's like they're even refusing to accept this until like they heal themselves. Okay, like they're kind of just like in a moody mood, like you know, like we are getting like Cancer again. Cancer is known to be a very, very moody sign. Okay, it's like I'm just saying like they kind of don't want anyone right now, but if they were to be with anyone, they would be with you. Okay, it's like they just are feeling a little bit like out of sorts, even a little bit disconnected just with themselves as well. Okay, I do feel like that could be something that's happening with the both of you. Even you guys, you know, again, like you are so amazing. You're an amazing friend, you're an amazing lover, amazing partner, but now is really the time for both of you to like, you know, focus on yourselves. Okay, that will really help with this connection in the long run if this is something that you want. Yeah, and we got the Fool. Okay, this is really positive, Pile 3. So this is all about a new beginning, a new journey. This person does want to embark upon a new journey with you. We are getting Aries here, so someone could be an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house. Yeah, again, like they don't want anyone, they just want you. And you know, they feel discontent with their life now that you're gone. Yeah, for some of you guys, this, you know, if you did pick this pile, you could be in a no contact situation, but I am trying to get messages for everyone. So if this is someone that you're seeing right now, I do feel like at times maybe like it could feel like the relationship has kind of like, you know, been at a little bit of a stalemate, you know, not necessarily like fizzed out. Like I do feel like the feelings and, you know, emotions are still there, but like sometimes it could feel a little bit tedious. Like, you know, married life can sometimes feel like that. So if some of you guys are married and like you just feel like things aren't really like, you know, as spicy as they used to be, like, you know, the beginning stages, like when you had that honeymoon phase, or maybe you feel like you could just connect a little bit more. Like I do feel like there is some sort of stagnancy going on, you know, for those of you that are with this person. And you know, this is like your sign that like things will like completely do a 180. Okay, if you have been feeling a little bit like, you know, we could definitely spice up the connection, or like, you know, maybe you're wondering like just why things aren't moving, going to the next level, I do feel like that it will move pretty soon. Okay, this is about a new beginning. This is also about just like renewing a connection as well. So yeah, for those of you that are already with someone and you're wondering where they're at, for those of you guys that are no contact, this person definitely does want a new beginning with you. Okay, again, I am seeing ever since you left, they have been like pretty discontent with their life. They kind of just haven't wanted anyone, and like, you know, they could have even kind of like shut you out, because again, like they didn't, you know, they're kind of not accepting this cup, but I do see that they will accept this cup. Yeah, soon enough. I was gonna see if there's a cup in that would have been pretty cool, but you know, it's like they realize they don't really want anyone else. They want you. And at the time when you guys separated, they could have like, you know, been a little bit distant, been a little bit cold, but then they realized like, no, like I can't treat this person like that. This person is too valuable to lose. Yeah, they definitely are very, very passionate about you. You know, this message is for everyone, regardless of whether or not you're in a no contact situation or like little contact, or you're with someone. They are very, very passionate. We are getting Aries energy. Yeah, I already mentioned that, but Aries, Pisces, Cancer are pretty strong, coming pretty strong in this reading. Again, more about the messages and the actual signs, but yeah, let's go ahead and pick some more cards. Wow, we got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I really feel like this reading did like a whole turn. Okay, this person wants to offer you something stable and grounded, pile 3, okay? This person is pretty serious about having a new beginning. You know, the Fool does represent a new beginning, but the cards around it, like especially the card that clarifies it, represents what kind of a new beginning. And like this person is serious with you, you know? Maybe if we got another card like the Devil or something, that could mean, yeah, this person's just, you know, trying to like be in and out and like they're not super serious. But with this Ace of Pentacles, this is a really positive card. This is all about laying a strong foundation for having a new beginning with you, okay? This person definitely does care about you, which is why I do see that you know, for pile 3, they could be taking their sweet old time to come towards you, okay? This might feel like it's going a little bit slow, but in the end, you know, again, it's time to see the bigger picture of things, you know, gain mental clarity. It's all going to pay off, okay? Because this person really does see you as someone, you know, they could potentially even have something long-term with. Yeah, so that's where this connection is headed. I do feel like it's headed towards stability. You know, again, this person, like, if they haven't before, they definitely are realizing your worth and value, and you know, they really just want to make you an offer, and this new beginning is going to start off really strong. Yeah, we also got the Queen of Swords. Okay, yeah, so some of you guys could even be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I feel like this is channeling your energy. You know, for a lot of you guys watching this, this definitely could be like more of a no contact or like breakup pile, like you have broken up with someone, or like, yeah, there has been a separation, and it's like you kind of just went into like self-defense mode. You know, you started working on yourself. Like this sort of reminds me of like the independent queen that don't need no man, you know. Regardless of gender, like again, when I say like queen or whatever, that could just mean that you're the divine feminine. But yeah, this could also be king, like, you know, if you do identify as male, and maybe you could be asking about the divine feminine. Yeah, you know, just take what resonates. But basically, this is someone who has kind of gone into self-defense mode. Like, look at the way she's holding the swords, you know, kind of like protecting her heart. So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, this connection could have really caused you to, like, you know, like, be a little bit like protective of yourself. You definitely could have retreated to subconscious. Oh my god, I cannot talk, you guys. Wow. Subconscious self-defense mechanisms to kind of yeah, just protect your heart, protect your just, you know, emotions as well, okay? Like, you definitely could have been indulging a lot into work. I am seeing that, or like pouring yourself into something that could kind of like help you take your mind off of this, that could kind of help distract you from this. But it's like Spirit is saying, like, you know, don't worry too much. Again, like, now's really the time to deal with things in a more healthy way, okay? We'll just expect powerful change. You know, powerful change will only come when you deal with the issue down to the root cause. So don't be afraid of feeling, pile 3. Don't be afraid to feel your emotions. I do feel like you are a very emotional person, but I am also seeing some of you guys could have like a lot of earth and air in your chart that kind of prevents you from like really feeling and grasping those emotions or facing those emotions. Earth and air signs are kind of known to be a little bit more like, you know, detached or appear detached. It's not that they don't feel things strongly, but they're kind of, you know, even scared of facing their emotions because they're scared of being as vulnerable as, let's say, fire or air or fire or water signs, okay? And again, don't worry too much about the signs. It's just that I do feel like some of you guys could be in that energy of like, you know, like, you know, why does this always happen? Like, you know, why do breakups always happen? Again, that could have something to do with your view on relationships or what you've been taught about relationships. But it's like Spirit is literally saying, fear not, okay? This person does care about you. This person even wants a new beginning with you. And I do see for a lot of you guys, they could be offering you something. Yeah, I am seeing something about Cancer season. Well, Cancer, Pisces, Aries. This is a timeless reading. So from whenever you're watching this reading, these signs could be relevant. Yeah, so let's go ahead and pick some oracle cards to see what this person wants to say to you, pile 3. Yeah, I know I must have done something right to have been loved by someone like you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fear not, okay? This person really does value you, or like they definitely will start seeing your worth more and gaining more mental clarity about what this connection truly means to them, okay? This connection really is headed in a positive direction. I am seeing that. Yeah, I want to reach out and reconcile to you. Yeah, so for those of you guys that are no contact or just separation, again, with the Fool, which is all about new beginnings, the Ace of Pentacles, which is also about a fresh start, this person really wants to reach out to you. And, you know, for those of you that are with someone and you kind of want to see where things are going, the sort of like stalemate situation, because I am seeing a lot of you guys have been feeling that way, is going to, you know, end really soon. And there is going to be like a renewal in this connection. Yeah. And with this Queen of Swords, something that I'm seeing that could definitely help this is like, you know, don't be so much on guard. Like, don't be afraid to be vulnerable. I feel like you guys do have two sides, you know. Can be the High Priestess, you know, someone who's really intuitive, emotional, things like that. And like, you guys spend a lot of time, energy, effort when it comes to solving other problems, but be sure to do that yourself as well, you know, like spend some time, energy, effort to really deal with your issues and problems down to the root cause. Yeah. You know, it's very, I don't know if you guys heard this, but I literally got like a ping in the background, like, you know, a message notification. So I really do feel like a message is coming in, even with all this, you know, the swords energy we have going on here in Ace of Pentacles. I really do feel like this connection is going through a transformation, or it will very, very soon. Yeah. We've also got, you helped me in ways you don't even know. Yeah, you had an amazing, like, you had a profound impact on this connection. Again, with the High Priestess, you know, you really help people, you really give a lot, you really invest a lot of time, energy, effort to your connections, you know, any sort of connections, like whether that be relationships, friendships. Okay, you are such a genuine person, and your person knows that. Okay, your person knows that, and they do value that. They do definitely value you a lot, and it's like they will just be learning to appreciate you even more. Yeah. We also got, when we first met, I had no idea you become this important to me. Yeah, honestly, like this person I am getting for a lot of you guys maybe wasn't even looking for something that serious. Again, that doesn't have anything to do with you. Maybe just because they were in this phase of being like, you know, like dating around, having casual flings, but then they met you and they're like, oh my gosh, no, like this person has totally changed my mind. Or even if like this person did want to be in a relationship, it's like they fall for you harder and harder each day. Okay, they love you more and more as time passes by. So you even get more like beautiful in their eyes with Pisces energy. You know, Pisces are known to be like a very ethereal, mystical sign. So I do see that they definitely admire your physical beauty as well. Yeah, this person really does care about you. They do have genuine intentions. Again, I do feel like they will come forward and offer you stability. They want something long lasting with you. But again, you know, this was also kind of like a, you know, advice pile. Like I gave so much advice on just like, you know, maybe what you guys should do, whoever is watching this, and it would really do you well to like face your emotions and, you know, be the more authentic and honest version of yourself, which you already are. But like, you know, don't be afraid to like express that to other people. Don't be afraid to communicate with that to other people, especially your partner, because I do see that that will help you go a very, very long way in relationships. So yeah, that is what we got for you, pile 3. I really hope that this reading helped. I really hope that this reading resonated. You know, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If this wasn't your pile, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile or another reading altogether. And yeah, one more thing, you know, since this is just a general reading for the collective, some messages, you know, definitely may or may not have resonated. But if you do want a personalized reading, you know, I do offer in-depth video readings that cater to your, you know, personal questions, and you can sign up for that in the link in the description box below. I am also doing a free reading giveaway where I announce monthly winners. So if you are interested in applying for that, the link to that will also be in the description box below. And yeah, I will end the reading right here, pile 3. Thank you so much once again. I wish you all the best. Love and light.